Spanky. I'm heading to work. Behave yourself. You want to say bye? Say bye. Little Spanky. Yeah, so, okay. It is a beautiful day today. Today is Saturday, and there's not a cloud in the sky. It is so nice out here. So, I want to talk about the Golden State Warriors and the Draymond Green, Jordan Poole situation. And that car sound like shit. Damn, that car sound like shit. Anyway, yeah, so a lot of people had a lot to say about the situation. The video is out there, and everybody saw the video. And the video looks like it's from a security camera within the facility, which means that someone from the organization leaked it. And if that's the case, if it was leaked by the organization, heads have to roll, I would think. And whoever's in charge of the video production or working the cameras or whatever, they don't have far to look. I mean, how many people are working the cameras? 100 people? No. There's probably a few people working the cameras. You narrow it down and you get rid of the person, because that is definitely uncalled for. That video wasn't meant for public consumption. But anyway, so in the video you see how words were exchanged between the two, and Draymond Green aggressively goes up into his face, and Jordan Poole, he pushes him back, not expecting a punch, because, teammates having words, you don't think it's to the level of physical altercations or anything like that. You just push them away, be like, get out of my face, you're in my space, and all that other stuff. I don't have time for it, whatever. And the way Draymond Green pushed this shit in, you would think that these guys have a history of fighting, beef, all kind of craziness. But someone who's that important to the organization, you would think that the team would be so in favor of trying to discipline Draymond Green, for the simple fact that you don't assault people. There's no cause to assault somebody, anything like that. And what if he would have broke that guy's jaw? What if he would have broke his jaw? You know what I mean? That's conduct detrimental to the organization on Draymond Green's part. So Draymond is the aggressor. Draymond is a loose cannon, and no one, absolutely no teammate in that organization has any support for what Draymond did. There's no cause for it. No one can step to the mic and say, you know what? Jordan Poole had that coming. He deserved it. Draymond was in the right. No one can say that. No one. So, with that said, he's going to have to do a lot, and I mean a lot, in order to mend fences. I don't know if it can be done, only for the simple fact that the world saw that that video, and opposing teams could be clowning him for it and stuff like that. So I don't know how he's gonna live this down. I don't think he ever will, but I think that for the most part, people are gonna sympathize with him, because you don't do your teammate like that. And the way the video shows that, he didn't want the smoke. He didn't want to, he wasn't looking to get physical with Draymond Green. Draymond Green, being the sensitive bitch, the hothead that he is, he just had to do that to Jordan Poole. Now, also keep in mind, because Jordan Poole didn't want that smoke, right? And Draymond Green felt comfortable in doing that to him. That makes him a bully. That makes I don't know why this thing ain't closing. What's going on here? Yeah, that makes Draymond Green a bully, because I guarantee you, anybody his size or bigger and is about that life, and definitely would get in Draymond's face and fight Draymond, go at it with Draymond, all of that, everything that Draymond wanted with Poole, he would have got it with somebody else. And Draymond don't want that. And what did Jordan Poole say to the guy to cause him to haul off and basically push his shit in like that? I mean, you're at a place of business and you're going to haul off and assault somebody in front of your peers and risk. I don't know. I don't think it was worth it. And then Jordan Poole, he goes back to just basically playing and practicing and all, like nothing happened. I think that if I was Draymond Green, well, again, Jordan Poole is not like that. So, but if Draymond Green would have done that to somebody else, that would have gave him that work for real, Draymond Green would have to basically watch his back all the time, because a person who would really put the hands on Draymond Green, that person would probably wait for after practice. That person would probably go to his house, because supposedly these guys were friends and they families, their kids been at each other's houses and all that. And for Draymond Green to do that to Poole, I think is something a little bit deeper, maybe jealousy. Who knows? But Draymond Green is a sensitive bitch. He is a sensitive fuckhead. And then his mother comes out in support of Draymond Green. She saw the video and she didn't see anything wrong, and she felt that, basically he was justified in doing what he did. I would think that as a mother, you wouldn't want your child to be, committing acts of violence at the workplace. Is that what you want to teach your children to, when you can't settle a situation, to resort to violence? Is that what the message you want to send to your kids, Miss Green, or whatever your last name is? I don't know. But with that type of attitude, you won't have a place of business. You won't be able to do business with these corporations, because who wants somebody assaulting people that becomes a liability for the company. And why would a company take on that type of liability from a person who is not even worth it? It's like, I don't know. I just think that what Draymond Green did to Jordan Poole was a bitch move, was so immature, and nobody on the Golden State Warriors support Draymond Green's actions. I don't care who you talk to. I don't care if you talk to the person that filled up the Gatorade bowl. Anybody watching that video would see that Draymond Green was totally out of line, and he needs to be disciplined. For sure. He needs to be disciplined. If he's going to self-discipline, or the organization is going to hand down a couple of game suspensions, who knows where this is going to go. But Draymond Green has to be taught a lesson, and this type of behavior will not be tolerated. I'm sorry. It can't be tolerated. I looked at that video and I was like disgusted that what I was seeing was actually happening, because it shouldn't have happened. It should not have happened. And to hit somebody with the force that Draymond Green hit Poole with, you would think that, like, he may have impregnated his wife, or broke into his locker, or pissed on his car. I don't know. Like, he hit him like he's an op. He hit that man so hard and put his body into the punch that he tried to really hurt him. Now, again, if he would have broke his jaw, and Poole would have been out for a series of games, it would have cost him some money for sure, because then Jordan Poole had a right to sue him, because Jordan Poole wouldn't have been able to basically work due to the fact that Draymond Green's actions incapacitated him. But how does his mother look at the same video that we all saw and be the only one in support of what her son did? I understand you want to, support your family and your son and all this other stuff, but at the same time, you mean to tell me you can't look at that video and say, Draymond, what you did was uncalled for, and if you had a problem with the man, you didn't have to do that at work. You could have did it outside. You didn't even say that. You said that you basically didn't see it as a sucker punch. And that's another thing. People are saying that was a sucker punch. Other people are saying that it wasn't a sucker punch. Now, there's two ways to look at this. If somebody comes into your space aggressively looking to fight, and you push them back and they come back at you, then I think that's the time for you to try to either get off the first punch or take them down. When you see that right coming, duck under it, tackle them. I don't know. But the way Jordan was standing there, He didn't think that Draymond was going to hit him. He didn't think that it was going to go to a level of physical. He just was like, get out my face. There's words being said, but it wasn't to a level where we got to, throw hands at work. Nah, just get out of my face. I'm not with it, forget you, whatever, and push him back. But Jordan stood there and didn't see it coming, in the sense that it was unexpected that he would go and push his shit in. He just saw it as, okay, I pushed him back. He's coming, but I may have to push him back again, and more words would be, exchanged, and then we'll go back to business as usual. But again, the man helped you win a championship. Again, you've been at each other's homes with your kids playing. Again, you're at a place of business and you're doing hood shit at work in front of your bosses, in front of your teammates. What kind of support was you expecting after that? And then you're being interviewed on different platforms, Draymond, and you don't even talk about it. You don't address it. You don't apologize. And I guess in his mind, he thinks what he did was justifiable. Because he's not, I don't know, it's like, I've been that mad at somebody where I probably wanted to go full force on a punch with somebody like that, but never at a place of business, not where I'm getting money. And if I was doing that in the street, like let's say if I was doing that in the street and I have punched somebody like that in the street before, I've done that, and it was all love after that, because it was a situation that we had to settle. We settled it, and it went no further. But I don't know. It's like everything that the organization is trying to do, the role that Jordan the role that Jordan Poole plays in the organization, and Draymond Green is supposed to be some kind of like a leader in the locker room, and one of these guys that basically pump up the team and does the grunt work for the team, because he's the guy that wants to motivate people and he's willing to do the dirty work. There was nothing that justified him doing what he did. But for his mother to support him on that, I don't know. Maybe she saw a video that we didn't see, and maybe Jordan pushed him, punched him, spit on him. I don't know. But if she saw the same video that we saw, that the whole world saw, how is she not saying something in defense of Jordan, like, or just the fact that you did that at work, or I don't know. But Draymond is a sucker for that. Draymond is a straight sucker for that. And if Draymond is going to do that to, let's say, DeMarcus Cousins or Udonis Haslem, who else can I think of that is sort of like, if he would have done that to what's that player's name that's like, he's hell, do it to LeBron James. Let me just do it to LeBron James. I don't know, maybe LeBron would have probably do it to LeBron James. Not Jordan Poole. Do it to LeBron James. But for whatever reason, his bully tactics won him no favors. And for him to think that that was some kind of chess move where, you know, he won points, he didn't. Because Jordan don't seem like that type of guy that's gonna want to see Draymond after that. Because he wound up going back to practice like as business as usual. He didn't flip over no tables. He didn't go looking for Draymond. None of that. So that right there tells you that the type of person that this guy is a good guy. He's not looking for Draymond. He's not trying to get one up. He's not, I don't know. So Draymond knew exactly who he was doing that to. Because if he knew that, you know, Jordan was that type of dude, he wouldn't have done it. I guarantee you, he would not have done that to any guy that's about that shit. He wouldn't have. So, but Draymond is emotional, and he's a sucker for doing what he did. I looked at that video and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. But whatever. So again, heading to work, a little bit of traffic on the LIE, heading into the Bronx, leaving Long Island. Gonna put in my 8 hours at work. And as nice of a day this is, trust me, I'd rather be out here enjoying this weather. Because we're not going to have too many days like this left. With winter right around the corner, we're going to have the snow, the sleet, the rain, and all that stuff that we hate so much about winter. We'll be here shortly. So, to the next one.